don't you?
For the pain I have caused others, yes.
Compassion is for fools. Fight!
You killed Jared, VORAH?
This one killed many on Shao Kahn's behalf.
On behalf of them, you die.
So, you kind of are zoning the opponent out, you absorb a projectile to stop their zoning, and then that actually amplifies her melee to then go in and use her offense, which is pretty cool.
Having like these long chain combos as well, right? Like
Correct.
that damage is just gonna
It's gonna add up, yeah.
It's awesome.
So, one interesting, I'm using the human skin, which I absolutely love. She has another version of this I like even more, but
she looks great.
But you're gonna see that in a couple weeks.
Yeah, so in this loadout, I gave her two things. The first is Edenian Razors, which is this cool move where the fans circle them, hits 3 times. You can use this.
I'm right there with Burke.
Burke in the power station is distracting me by acting the move out. So this move is really good to make your string safe. It can also be an anti-air, and you can get combos off of it.
Those are all the same.
You seriously can't tell us apart.
As you will die soon, this one cares not.
Yeah, her 4-2 to 50-50 are going to launch you for a combo, but they're very fast and very, very irritating. Slow-moving projectile with good startup, but it's really good to let it go and then
they're not like a traditionally straight. They actually
Exactly.
are up and down. So depending upon if you're ducking or not, they may hit you or they may not because of the path that they
It's
fly.
very, very hard to jump, and jumping is good against VORAH because, you know, her normals have such good... Puddle is back. She has to actually control it close, medium, or far. You can see she puts it out. There's a bunch of delay, and then the opponent's going to want to get out of dodge or block it, and that's when is flipping out. I love the alien, like, very strange costume. So flipping out is a...
Right on.
Cool.
Yeah, I think VORAH, very interesting trap character, setup character. I think if you liked her pressure setups, you know, set play design from the last game, I think you'll be super, super happy.
What about am I allowed to ask about a more fatality?
I think we can do that.
Let's do it.
Let's play a match with her. You see.
His hands are on his head.
Ever reckon you'd be a father?
Thinking too married to the job.
Reckon I would have killed you first.
You know so well, Steve.
You'll tell Sonya I'm sorry.
You sorry? For what?
For what I'm about to do to you.
This is a funny way to gain my trust.
In combat, our true selves are revealed.
All right, put your cards on the table. Your friends tortured me in Goro's lair.
I have renounced them and shall call.
Doesn't mean you're forgiven. How about you turn yourself in?
No chance, Briggs.
Then I'll turn you inside out.
Overwhelmed.
I was.
Punching the clock.
I didn't
Now,
know the clock.
one thing I'll give you props for is you're unflappable. You're just going to play your game.
The character select?
We got to show this all but 2 characters.
Yep.
Right now, there are a ton of people on Reddit and all that. They're taking screenshots of it. They're obsessing over the order. What is the lore meaning behind?
Right.
They're going ham.
I can hear them going ham right now.
All right, so let's go over Cetrion a little bit. She is an elder goddess. One of the most powerful characters.
A lost heart burdens you, Jade.
My love for Kotal will not die.
Unfortunately, you will.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know.
She commands the elements and life. She is almost the opposite of Shinnok in a way, where he was like death, bones, demons, all that nasty stuff. She's like flowers, butterflies, puppies,
Fire,
rainbows.
water.
Also fire and water, earth and wind.
Yeah.
You see that rainbow back there? She made that.
She made that.
She made that, right?
So, she is one of the game's premier zoning characters. She is a great keep-out character, but it is not traditional zoning where you're just like, Kitana's just throwing straight fans. She has more slower startup, more trap moves that are like mid, close, and far. But first, let's briefly go over her normals. They are all very effects heavy. It's
Ever?
Thank you. I thought of this Arbor Bay on the way to work, and
Arbor Bay.
I like it. I like it. So now she's a little darker, right? A little
Yes.
more evil.
I'm all in on her gear. I personally use this weird cosmic purple, like outer space looking thing that's
you had
really
it on
cool.
Your TV earlier, I saw.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
So the first move I gave her was this tornado. Typically, she doesn't have just a standard projectile that just goes straight forward, and she actually gets it. If she amplifies it, it goes full screen. The really cool thing, though, is actually the pushback on block, because it is hella. They actually go way back. So this is
go as far back as they do when they get hit.
yeah. So it is super good for keeping the opponent at bay.
Bay.
Arbor Bay. So then I also gave her another one of these buffs, which is this wind tunnel.
Must pay tribute.
We pay with blood, not gold.
Shao Kahn demands both.
So one of the really neat things about
Oh, turn him around real quick.
yeah, you can see his little backpack.
And you see
Baby arms.
the arms just like clutching it super close to him. Yeah.
So he uses his arms and his weird little legs in all of his normal attack. I'm sorry, but
His legs seem to be normal size.
no, but the way his knees are and his little
A small skeleton or something like
yeah,
that?
that's the one that I like. He
Yeah,
has
yeah.
one that's covered. It's full of eyeballs. You
Yeah.
can the art team, because he's anything from Outworld. You can see they were like, what about a brain on a chain? And they're like,
Yeah.
oh, absolutely, that makes sense.
But that brain needs to have spikes, of
Yeah.
course.
Right. So the main new thing about Noob Saibot, he has this handheld sickle that's stuck in his back.
Well, he wants to have it handy. Yeah.
That he can use in a bunch of combo breaker. Will be great though.
Yeah, we'll be excited.
Anyway, so this is a sickle based variation. The first move I gave him is sickle snag, which is
snag.
sickle teleport.
This is one of my favorites.
Yeah,
He
I
will
think-
always throw it behind the opponent, like I'm not controlling it, and then teleport to where it is.
Moving
on.
When I saw that throw, I was like, okay, I love this game. Like that throw.
So
It's personality.
Yep.
People, personality.
one of the things with Aaron Black is we wanted to keep just a couple of his core moves, but then reanimate and kind of redo everything, but make him kind of feel like you won't be completely lost, like he's just a totally new character, but a fresh coat of paint. So let's start with, you remember in the last game, his 2-1 string, all those big punches where he kind of punched you like 100 times? It was like his main string. We didn't bring that back. Yeah, I'm a big fan of the modern costume. And I like a cape. Someday I
doesn't
want to
like a
have
cape?
context where in my normal everyday life I can wear a cape.
Yeah, that's gonna be a tough go.
All right, so I gave him this new move, the Nether Beast Trap, which is actually the jaws of a Nether Beast that he's made into a bear trap. If Kano steps into
Another
this,
beast trap.
Human or revenant, one thing is constant.
My penchant for deadly headwear?
Your overheated ego.
To do it 2 times in a row is pretty natural.
I mean, Kung Lao players like to talk about how they're these fundamentalists that are methodical playstyles, but they're actually absolute maniacs.
Right. They just dive kicks.
Spin is back. He has an amplified spin that actually goes forward, and he gets a bigger combo. He can actually do multiple spins and combos.
Ooh.
His combos are super
I
fun
gotta
to
give
do.
you huge props right now.
Yeah?
You were trying to show me that when yesterday at your desk, and it was not working out well for you.
I'm glad that I had forgotten that, and there was no pressure. They slowed out. Let's go over his abilities. This is where he gets super interesting.
Real quick, can't you can meter burn teleport too?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. You can actually meter burn the teleport to hide in the ground.
Where'd he go? Where'd he go?
Pop up.
And it's cool too, you can actually see what the hat's doing.
He has an overhead, which if you are ducking to not get hit by the throw or dodge blocking, you then get hit by the overhead. So you do the sequence. While they're on the ground, you go for it again.
Did you already?
Oh, I must have already done it. Yeah, I must have already done it.
Yeah, it's like
All right, so his abilities are extremely unique. So it started off with this orbiting hat. With the hat, unlike orbiting him, which he does have as an option, the hat will orbit the opponent. And now, if the opponent gets knocked into it,
they're stuck in that area.
Yeah.
Oh.
So you can see there, I actually did my low attack. The opponent got knocked into it, which means if the opponent's looking out for that and they're blocking low, and then the abilities is where you can go nuts.
Right.
I'm also a huge fan of this MK3 style aesthetic for KANALE.
Yeah.
So the first one I gave him is Z-Hat. 3 new moves from it.
All right, let's go through them.
Steve's Lorman.
He gets this projectile. It gets a crushing blow. He gets an anti-air, and then this is really cool, this low stomp. And he can cancel it.
So he's taking the power from the great Kung Lao.
Yes.
And you...
We come from different worlds, Johnny.
Aren't you from Earth Realm too?
I mean, I come from the real world.
It's flying kick.
Yeah, it's what you expect.
The amplified is sort of new. He does this cool flip. It's a great combo ender. It's a great check from full screen. It actually has a crushing blow on it with a pretty unique requirement. So what you have to do is you have to hit an air fireball from full screen combo. 4 is actually a low that goes into an auto combo. And then the coolest.
We have met in past timelines.
Were we always enemies?
Only after you disappointed me.
You disappoint me.
The feeling is mutual, brother.
Mother would be so proud.
In the old days, your skin wasn't blue?
The color is reserved for Ashtet Khans.
Then I hope it washes off, Kotal.
What's up? 3 strikes and you're dead, Kano.
I only need 2 strikes to gut you.
Know what? That was strike 3.
Turning on Shao Kahn was poor sport.
He hired you to punish me.
Hired? I'm doing this one for fun.
Do you want to see... You asked me if I want to see the wheel. I said no.
Intros.
You sold out Kotal to Melina,
My loyalty's always for sale.
which is why no one will miss you.
Real good match.
Keep the Black Dragon out of Outworld.
Gotta go where business takes me, love.
There's none for you, Kanan.
Match that you barely scraped by. This is pretty intense.
I do my own stunts. You? I got people for that. Poser. I know studio execs tougher than you.
No suit's gonna slit your throat.
Have you been to Hollywood? What's it gonna take for you to respect me?
Partial.
Maybe full vasectomy.
I love it when you talk dirty.
For sure, I really love her playstyle.
I'll have your ancient power.
Not what I call it, but, okay.
No one will miss you, Cage.
So I'm guessing you want to chew me up.
And spit out your bones, Cage.
Watch out! She's a man-eater.
That was the least confident.
My green magic, your green outfit.
By the gods, no.
You're lost, sweetheart.
Ryu hiring, Scorpion?
We're family, not mercenaries.
Too bad. I'm not looking for family.
Now it's the Black Dragon's turn.
For what, Scorpion?
To be crushed like the Cyber Lin Kuei. You have no code, Kabal.
I'm about one thing. What's best for me.
I stand corrected. Speed will not save you.
That's plus hook swords and you're screwed.
Try me, Kabal.
Shouldn't have gone up against us.
We should have finished it, Kabal.
A mistake you're gonna pay for. Kano's a real pain in my ass. The boss is the boss, right? Since when are we so deferential? Mama always said life's like an armed robbery.
Never know who you're gonna kill.
Run, Kabal, run. Lovato, is that you? I'm you, from an alternate timeline. Yeah, right. That's what Lovato would say. Black Dragon or Red Dragon?
Red Dragon all the way.
Wrong answer, future me.
You're no faster than a Tarkatan.
Put your money where that big mouth is.
I'll put my blades in yours.
Hook swords versus arm blades, huh?
Leave or they will taste your flesh.
Melodramatic much, Baraka?
You must have a strong heart.
Have to run this fast.
How does it taste? Your clan can acquire rare things.
For the right price, anything's possible.
Let us negotiate.
Hear you grew up poor too.
It's why I'm always hungry.
Take it somewhere else. Outworlders throw shade at me now?
At least I have a sense of honor.
Honor doesn't pay the bills. What's your beef with me?
It's not enough you're Kano's lackey.
Well, as long as it isn't personal.
You're as vile as your revenant.
Tried a face turn. Didn't take.
I'd spare you if it had. Someone paid you to find me.
Fine, kill. You get the idea.
They've wasted their money.
You look familiar. Our paths crossed years ago, KABAL.
I'd never forget a fight.
The cold will slow you down.
Whatever, I'll run faster.
Running on ice is ill-advised. Turn back, KABAL.
I only know how to go forward.
Then you require a lesson.
KABAL wins. KABAL wins.
Koto's wounds remain unhealed.
It is slow going, Scorpion.
Shao Kahn deserves your vengeance. I know what it is to lose one's people.
You lost a clan, I lost a realm.
The pain burns just as strongly. Your realm is lost forever?
Edenia and Outworld cannot be unmerged.
Yet another Shao Kahn's crimes.
What brings you here, Jade? I owe you a few scars. Upset that I nicked a vein? The sweet blood of Edenians. You'll have none today, Scarlet. I will bathe in it. You never could accept me. Your lust for power sickens me. Or perhaps it's that I'm not Edenian. You never could accept me. Your lust for power sickens me. Or perhaps it's that I'm not...
Is there another Kotal too?
We won't have to share.
Then what is it we're fighting over? You must join me in fixing time.
And commit us to a dark future?
Our sacrifice will save the realms. Time has collapsed yet again.
Maybe not for the last time.
How many more of us are there? Are you friend or foe?
We are twins, Jade.
That doesn't answer my question.
I'd think twice about being Kotal's bride.
And why is that, VORAH?
If he betrays Tarkata, you will suffer. You've earned Tarkata's loyalty, Jade.
I only did what was right.
It took strength to defy Kotal. If KITANA cheats us, Tarkata will rise.
She's never shown disloyalty, VORAH.
Except to the KAHN who raised her.
Our future is bleak, VORAH.
It must be fought.
Are we allies or enemies in this battle?
His zoning and his long range going on, but Jade plays that game. The question is...
Hey, intros, man.
Can she...
In the future, you're dead. I'm a revenant.
I prefer my fate to yours.
I must agree, VORAH. Rule of of Outworld was to be shared.
Kitana KAHN would have us surrender it.
She seeks only compromise.
You seem confident.
Our hordes will overwhelm you.
Now you seem overconfident.
We always seem to end up here, Jade.
I let you win in the past.
Don't hold back. I can take it. Whose team are you on now?
I do what I must to protect Kitana.
That includes attacking Jax?
Earlier. I gotta think about everything I do and not just throw things out. I didn't use like my game plan.
Yes. I think...
Oh!
You don't care for me.
Life-sucking harpies aren't my thing.
I appreciate your blood's fire.
I'm keeping an eye on their clan.
Trust, but verify.
Just like the Gipper said.
Our second fight here is Sonya versus Scarlet, who was a returning character from Mortal Kombat 9.
Looking for me, Scarlet?
A few pints of blood is all I ask.
Trust me, I'm not your type.
I'll pick your bones clean.
Savagery is no match for skill.
The savage eat the skilled. I'll pick your bones clean.
Savagery is no match for skill.
Falls down again. Sometimes it's more satisfying to just watch him, stare at him.
Your winner and go.
Your clan is Earthrealmers only.
Only they have proved worthy, Jade.
Until today, Scorpion. You fought alongside my Revenant.
She lacks your honor and skill.
Then she must be defeated. The bond among Shirai Ryu is remarkable.
Without them, I am nothing.
Do not let loyalty become obsession.
Takada has a second chance.
It will not be wasted.
Nor will the Shirai Ryus. Takatan warriors are legendary.
Why don't you flee, Earthrealmer?
The Shirai Ryu embrace danger. You remind me of Quan Chi.
My power rivals his.
I find you both loathsome. Who taught you blood magic?
It is Shao Kahn's gift.
He has cursed us all. I have moved beyond vengeance. Then you forsake the Shirai Ryu. Join me, and we'll restore them. Why do you impersonate me? My imitation does not flatter. It is pale at best. Sub-Zero is not to be trusted. His word has proven good. He lays a foundation for treachery. I am not deceived, Shang Tsung. Perhaps you are the illusion. My flames are real enough, sorcerer. Our family is lost forever. We should have granted Raiden's request. It's a regret we share. Has my soul been split? It is Quan Chi's darkest magic. Combat will make us whole. You do Kronika's bidding. She promises our clan vengeance. She manipulates your anger.
I see your future, Scorpion.
What future can a hired thug see?
You're gonna burn fast and die hard.
It's not too late to join Kitana. I'll never betray SHAO KAHN. Then face the consequences, Scarlet. Shao Kahn's blood magic is evil. It invigorates me, Jade. It destroys your soul.
Blood magic's worth nothing.
It's enough to best you, Tarkatan.
You underestimate my blades. Your first fight was impressive.
It's why Shao Kahn taught me blood magic.
It's become your crutch, Scarlet. So Shao Kahn's replaced me.
He can count on my loyalty.
But he'll not repay it.
My magic has gone awry. I am you, perfected. Then finish me, if you can. You are blood of my blood. We are one and the same. Together, we will bleed outworld. I didn't know this was possible. Shao Kahn's been hiding secrets. He will teach us everything.
Come thunder, come lightning. Do you fear nothing, Geras? Nothing within your power, Raiden.
Sorcery is this? I would ask you the same, Baraka. You will die first. How do we both exist? Time has been broken. Are you my past or future? You challenge me for the tribe. By the rules of the Katkarakatan, I shall feast on your flesh